Hello, concert band clarinets. This video is for you guys. This is your solo, the Merry Peasant, and the tempo is allegro animato, which is about 2 beats per second if you're looking at a clock with a second hand. You don't have to play it that fast. If you're not comfortable, play it at your speed, okay? You can do a lot of things with articulation and dynamics to make the song really interesting. So don't feel like you have to play it fast. Give it character. Think about a little story that might go along with this. It's called the Merry Peasant, so maybe you think of someone kind of skipping through the town square with a basket or whatever. But sometimes having that story helps you to communicate what you want to communicate to your listener. So I'll play through it first, and then I want to talk to you guys about a couple of the fingerings that are kind of funky. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And that's the end. So, funky fingerings. In this piece, you've got a B flat. So all your B's, your low B's, are going to be this one with your first finger. And it's kind of easy to remember. First, sorry, frog in my throat. First flat. First finger, flat. They both have an F, right? First flat. The other one you're going to have in this song is an E flat, which is played D with this bottom side key. So you want to make sure you play all your E's E flat. When you get to that higher octave part that goes over the break at measure 9, you're going to play the high E flat, which is like D with your octave key, register key, and this little top one here. So that'll be the high E flat. Now, when I think of this piece, I think of, like I said, somebody skipping through like the town square with a basket, and the low part is like them kind of skipping through. And then the high part for me is like them talking to people as they're passing by, like other merchants, right? And then they like go back to skipping, and then they talk to someone, and then they go back to skipping, and then they get home, and that's the big retardando at the end where you slow down. Now, as the soloist, you guys have those choices to make, where you might have noticed I was doing a slur to, tongue to on the part, but it's marked all tongued. As a soloist, you can make those decisions to slur all that, to slur to, tongue to give it a little character, okay? So you don't have to go completely nuts about all of that has to be tongued. I like it better slur to, tongue to. I just think it sounds a little bit cuter, if you will. Like it just, for me, it gives it more character, and I like it that way. So those are some choices that you guys can make. Now, as far as dynamics, whatever dynamic you start at is your mezzo forte. So there's not like a particular set of hertz or a particular way that you measure mezzo forte, like it doesn't have a particular set of decibels. So whatever you start at is your mezzo forte. When you get to the forte, just make sure it's louder. When you get to the piano, just make sure it's softer. And then when you go back to the forte, just make sure it's louder again. So that will show us that you guys have the understanding of dynamics, okay? If you have any questions, reach out. I'm here for you guys. You got this.